Hey, what's up everybody? In today's video, I continue to make progress in our case reviews for the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. As long as there's interest or you guys ask, I'll continue to make reviews and upload them to the channel. In this requested video, I've got 5 top cases by Obliq, and we're going to look at them now, so let's not waste any time. Enan here from Udroid Mania, and you're watching my top 5 Obliq cases for the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. First up, we've got the Flex Wallet case. This is a one-piece case made from a TPU. It comes in multiple colors, and you're looking at the mud gray here. This case is somewhat flexible. You'll notice that there's a shock protection pattern here on the inside to help dissipate shock. On the outside of the case, there's a denim fabric. It's hand-stitched. That somewhat gives it a vintage look and feel. I'd say that this case is professional as well as polished. And here's our first look at the front of the case, and now the back. Installation was quite easy, and it's got a snug fit. First impressions is that this case feels really nice in the hand. And with that, it's time for a closer look, so let's take the tour. Along the bottom, you're going to find that there's precise but larger cutouts, which make accessing your S Pen that much easier. So you're not going to find any issues here. Along this nice and smooth left-hand side, you'll find 2 chrome buttons to activate your volume up and volume down. They're both slightly raised, providing some visual interest, in addition to being tactile and responsive. Up top, you'll find the cutout for the noise-canceling microphone, pretty standard stuff. On the right-hand side, another chrome button for the power. All it takes is a tap to sleep or wake the phone and you're good to go. Moving around to the back of the case, you'll find a nice cutout for the camera, flash, and heart rate monitor. And along the bottom, you'll find the 2 card slot holder with some nice Obliq branding here. Running along the perimeter of the case, you'll find a 2mm bezel, so you've got some drop and lay on the table support. And you know I'm going to say it, especially since the search continues, you'll definitely want to pair it with a tempered glass screen protector. Overall, I like the synthetic card slot here, the modern and professional look, as well as the thin profile. This case runs about $23 on Amazon, the link's down below, so go and check it out. Next up, we have the Slim Meta. It's a dual layered case made from a TPU and a polycarbonate. It's 810G military drop certified, so you're going to get some impact resistance here. So if you're going for protection, this might be one to consider. It's designed to be slim and pocket friendly, as well as easy to install. It goes on with just a snap, and here's our first look at the front of the case. And while we're looking at the front, I'll just tell you that this case has a 1.5mm bezel, and that the back is metallic with a brushed aluminum look and feel. This case is pretty sleek, with an exact fit, but let's find out more as we take the tour. Starting along the bottom, you're going to find those same spacious cutouts here, so there's no compatibility issues with those third-party accessories, or even getting to your S Pen. This is one of the things that I always test with each and every case that I have, and I'm happy to report that there's no issues here. Along the left-hand sides, I like the contrast between the light and dark as we move up to the volume up and down buttons. As you can see here, they're set in the TPU portion of the case. They're also raised, so your fingers aren't going to have any problems or fumbling trying to find them, and they provide a decent amount of feedback when pressed. Up top, you guessed it, the noise-canceling microphone cutout. Along the right-hand side, you'll find the power button, which is properly placed for pushing. Overall, this lightweight case looks and feels good in the hand, doesn't skimp when it comes to protection, and gives you that extra something when it comes to your Note 7. This case is about $16 on Amazon. The link's down below, so go and check it out. Next, we've got the Naked Shield. This is a one-piece case made from a TPU and a polycarbonate. It also comes in multiple colors. Installation is rated easy here as well, so much so that we're ready for our first look. This case is also lightweight. You'll find the transparent back here, which looks very nice if I do say so myself, and if there's anything to worry about, it's scratches or the case yellowing. That said, let's take the tour. Along the bottom, which you're probably accustomed to by now, there's the precise cutouts. They're oversized here as well, and I can't find anything to complain about. On the left-hand side, you'll find the volume up and down buttons. They're firm, yet not difficult to press. Up top, anyone want to take a guess? Because it's here. On the right-hand side, you'll find the power button, positioned perfectly for pressing, even if it's prolonged. You can push with passion repeatedly. Along the bottom of the case, you'll find some Obliq branding etched into the side. On the back of the case, there's a decent amount of protection for your camera and plenty of room to get your finger in there. There's also a little something new here tagging this case as the Naked Shield. I like it. Running the perimeter of the case, you'll find a 1.5mm bezel. It's not the largest, but it's here. When it comes to Obliq cases, the Naked Shield's pretty popular. Right now, it's about $23 on Amazon. The link's down below, so go and check it out. Next up, we've got the Flex Pro. It's a one-piece case. It's made from a flexible TPU that's a patterned design with a leather bottom. It is 810G certified, so you'll get some drop and impact resistance. I'd say this case is geared towards those looking for protection, as well as a bit of stylish design. This case only comes in black if you're considering it for your Note 7, so just keep that in mind. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take the tour. Along the bottom, and just as we've seen with all the previous cases, there's ample room, and there's no need to remove the case to get to your ports. Along the sides of the case, you've got anti-slip grip, and when it comes to the volume up and down buttons, these are probably the best feeling in the bunch. Up top, we've got the cutout for the noise cancelling microphone, and on the right hand side, the power button. It's got a nice tactile feeling to it, and responds to the slightest touch. On the back of the case, there's plenty of room for the camera, and I gotta say I'm really liking this pattern design. This case is surprisingly light in the hand. It's got a 1.5mm bezel. This case comes in at about $35 on Amazon. Is it worth that price point? I mean, this case is quite nice, but it only comes in one color. But you can be the judge. The link is down below, so go and check it out. Last but not least, we've got the Dual Meta. This is a one-piece case made from a TPU and a polycarbonate. At first look, you'd think it were two pieces. It's got the shock absorption pattern here in the inside, which will help to dissipate shock if you drop your phone. But with this one, it's not 810G certified. This case is designed to be anti-scratch, as well as providing a non-slip grip. Being a one piece here, this case is super easy to install. It goes on with a snap. It's got a pretty thick bezel coming in at 2mm, as you can see here on the front of the case. The back does come in multiple colors, so Obliq has got you covered. And for the last time today, let's go ahead and take the tour. Along the bottom, you've got more of the same in those precise and spacious cutouts. Getting to your S Pen will be as easy as ever, so you can rest assured there's no issues here. Here's a quick look at that anti-slip grip that I mentioned. Moving further up on the left hand side, we've got the volume up and down buttons. If you like a nice click, then this might be the case for you. They're firm, satisfying, and responsive to the touch. Up top, you know what to expect. And on the right hand side, we've got the power button. It's nicely positioned and perfect for pressing. On the back of the case, you'll find a spacious well for the camera, and you won't have any issues with ghosting or taking photos. Even though this case isn't 810G certified, you'll notice that the corners are beefed up for that impact resistance, so you get the protection you need and want nonetheless. I didn't mention this earlier, so I'll mention it now. When it comes to each of the cases that you've seen today, they do support wireless charging, so you're not going to have to remove the case to top it off quickly. Overall, I gotta say that ever since I stumbled across the Obliq brand with my Galaxy S7 Edge, that I've been thoroughly impressed. Their cases are affordable, stylish, protective, and high in quality. When it comes to dressing up my Note 7, I'm happy to report that any of these will do. The links are down below if you're interested, so go and check them out. Okay, so there you have it. We've just seen and reviewed 5 top cases by Obliq for the Samsung Galaxy Note 7. I think that these cases are high in terms of quality. They're pretty stylish when it comes to the design. They feel good in the hand, they're protective, come in multiple colors, and they're pretty affordable for what you get. If you're asking, then I'm saying these cases are definitely a go. The biggest thing to think about here is the type of protector that you're going to pair it with. So keep that in mind as you make your purchasing decision. If you've enjoyed this video, do leave a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, now would be the time to go ahead and click that subscribe button for more content like this. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one.